Hi, I'm Angela and I am a psychic medium and Māori healer from New Zealand here on YouTube. So today I'm going to be doing your 2025 predictions based on your zodiac sign. So I'm going to be looking mostly at Jupiter because this on what Jupiter is doing for you, because that is considered where you have some big expansive stuff happening. It's also considered the lucky planet, so this brings out all of the good things for you. I'm also going to be looking at Saturn, which is more about discipline, about structure, and where there may be some restrictions or things that you may need to work on in 2025, as well as some other major transits that are happening for you in 2025. So first, we're going to start with Aries. Now, Aries, your year is going to start with a lot of financial abundance and stability because your Jupiter is in Taurus in the second house. Now, this is until May, okay? So there's going to be a lot of financial growth for you. Maybe you'll get a promotion or something, or there's going to be a lot of opportunities. So if you're looking for a job, maybe a job is going to present itself to you. There's just going to be more opportunities for you to build additional wealth. Maybe you're going to look at different jobs. Maybe you can look at a second job. Maybe you're going to have some side hustles, something like that is kind of what I'm getting for like a few of you. For some of you, I just heard this could happen happening in February for some reason, okay? So it's going to really encourage you to kind of focus on your values and your goals in regards to your finances, okay, and your income. After May, the focus is actually going to shift into the way in which you communicate, short trips and more intellectual pursuits kind of thing, okay? That's what's going to happen because it's going to be moving into Gemini, okay, into your third house from May. So there's going to be a lot more communication happening. Maybe you're going to be doing more writing, more talking to people, getting out there, and just maybe you're going to be more on the phone with people is what I'm seeing. You could be learning, okay, maybe you're going to, I don't know, do a short course in something was what I just heard, okay. I heard extracurriculum, okay, so maybe you're going to add something to whatever it is that you're studying. Maybe you're going to do like an optional course or something like that. And maybe there'll just be more like networking opportunities for you if you're needing to get out there and maybe create more of a community for yourself, or you're just wanting to meet new people, maybe make new friends, things like that. There's just going to be more opportunities for you to do that from May, with the Jupiter being in Gemini. The other thing is that by April, the North Node is from April. This is from April onwards. Your North Node is going to be in Aries. Okay, this is going to put you on a path of being really wanting to be really independent. Okay, so you're going to be like, I just said you might be cutting people off, like codependent. You're going to be more independent and kind of more focused on yourself. And you're going to become more of a leader. So you could like, maybe you're going to take on a managerial role, or maybe you're going to start your own business, you know, be like a boss bitch or something, okay? And you're just going to discover more about yourself. It's kind of like emperor energy is what I want to say when it comes to like an Aries, okay? You are the boss bitch of your life, pretty much, okay? So you're just going to be stepping really into your own personal power, and you're going to make some really bold and daring, like you're probably going to take a lot of risks too, is what I just heard, okay? A very destiny altering kind of choices is what I get for you. So now we're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus. Now, the first half of the year is really going to be emphasizing your self-improvement, okay? Your confidence, your personal expansion, with Jupiter really shining a light on what your identity, on who you actually are, okay? Because Jupiter in Taurus is going to be in your first house until May, okay? So this is all about your personal growth, confidence, and those opportunities to actually redefine yourself. So you could completely like have like a major reinvention. Maybe you are going to completely change like your personal brand. You could even like, maybe you're going to change your overall look, okay? Maybe your style is going to change. Maybe you're going to haircuts, okay? All those sorts of things. It's going to be really about you being very aware of yourself and your true kind of identity. A lot of you could be becoming like more authentic along with that as well, which is why you're going to be making these changes of like reinvention, okay? But I just get change for you, okay, in the first half of the year. But after May, Jupiter is going to go into Gemini. So this is going to be in your second house, okay? So this is all about your financial growth through new skills or projects. So you're going to be taking on like a new project, or you're going to be learning like a new skill. For some of you, this could be like maybe you're learning Personal skills is what I get for some of you. Some of you it could be management, some of you it's nursing. It could be adapting to, I don't know, I got environmental stuff or something like that. Maybe you're going to take on some sort of new project or skill which involves like environmental. It could be food for some of you as well, just learning new skills in regards to that too. It could be something that's actually going to change like your entire life. I don't want to say that, but I do. Okay, but those finances and your self-worth are actually going to take center stage. Okay, so it's going to bring a lot of fresh opportunities for you in regards to earning, and it could relate to some of those skills and things that I just mentioned just before. Okay, also Uranus is going to be in Taurus in the first house all year for you. Okay, so that's going to really shake up your identity and approach to life. So you're going to have like a huge, like it feels like a huge shake up. Okay, and it could be something that's going to, like I said, just completely change your whole life, or you're going to attempt to try and change. Okay, there's going to be an attempt to do that. It's like a whole new life, a whole new vibration, just new energy coming through as well. Okay, maybe the big shake-up is that you're going to become a mother, was what I heard for some of you. Okay, but I definitely see like something new. It could even be a project as well. Okay, I heard it's your vibe. Your vibe is going to change. Interesting. Okay, so it's going to shake up. When you think about shaking, I mean, that's a vibration in itself. So your vibration is going to change. Okay, I think it's just a higher level for you guys as well. Okay, and it's gonna, Uranus is known to shake things up. Okay, it's going to ensure that you're going to continue to reinvent yourself constantly throughout the entire year, but in really exciting and really unexpected ways as well. Okay, also Saturn and Pisces are going to be in your 11th house, so this is going to really encourage you to be disciplined, especially when it comes to meaningful connections in your social network. Okay, so maybe along with that, your social network or who you communicate with is going to change. Okay, as you kind of go through the ebbs and the flows is what I want to say of change that I'm kind of getting for you, Taurus. Okay, so next we have Gemini. So the early months of 2025 for you are actually going to be really introspective. Okay, it's going to help you to release old patterns and focus on your spiritual growth more. Okay, because Jupiter in Taurus is actually going to be in your 12th house until May. Okay, so there's a lot of focus on like you may be going within more, maybe meditating more, undergoing more spiritual practices. Yeah, just going to receive like a lot of like spiritual growth during that time. You're probably going to go deeper into your healing journey if you're on a healing journey, and just really finally releasing. You could be cutting off relationships and things from the past that no longer serve you, and just completely letting go and allow yourself to like have a breakdown in order to like break through is what I'm seeing for you guys. Okay, so this is just until May. Okay, now by May, Jupiter in your sign is going to be going into Gemini in the first house. Okay, so this is going to bring a lot of optimism after that break coming after your breakthrough. Okay, so it's bringing charisma, optimism, and a lot of fresh opportunities after that. Okay, so it's kind of like you're going through this so that you can kind of expand and gain that confidence and that visibility that you're going to get from May onwards. Okay, this is really your year to really explore bold new ideas and step into the spotlight, okay, with a refreshed identity. Now, it seems so far that a lot of you are going through like a huge like reinvention or transformation this year. And it's interesting because in one of my previous posts that I actually did on my TikTok, I said that this is actually the year of transformation. I think that's going to be happening for a lot of the signs, okay? This is kind of like an individual thing, okay? If you're meant to happen, this is meant to happen, this is meant to happen. But there's a lot of fresh new ideas coming through for you as well, okay? And then Pluto in Aquarius is going to be in your 9th house, okay? So this is going to promote that deep transformation too in your beliefs, in your education, and in your spiritual practices, okay? So I see kind of Gemini, I feel like you're going through a lot of transformation and a lot of, for a lot of you, there could be grief that comes up. I just heard that as well, okay? There could be a lot of jealousy that comes up as well. So those are probably some of the things that you need to be transforming and kind of working on is what I'm getting for you. Okay, and that's what I have for Gemini. So let's move on to Cancer. So you guys have got Jupiter and Taurus in your 11th house until May. Okay, so this is really going to expand your social network and bring opportunities through your friends. Okay, so you're going to be doing a lot of activities with maybe a few friends or with like a small group of people is what I'm hearing is mostly, okay? So you're going to start that year off with that, with opportunities for networking, achieving long-term goals, but it's through your community and through your friends that you're going to achieve this, okay? I feel like this is going to help you to develop more. Yeah, just having more buddies and stuff like that. I don't normally get buddies. But I'm seeing you maybe even have buddies, like you might meet people in like a bathroom of like a club or somewhere. I got that as well. Okay, but after May, Jupiter and Gemini is in your 12th house. Okay, so this is encourage you some introspection, some spiritual growth, and kind of a lot of rest. Okay, it's going to come for you like after May. I was hearing that you guys are going to really need it though. Okay, and Jupiter is going to encourage you a lot of inner reflection and spiritual growth from May onwards. Okay, Pluto is going to be in Aquarius in your 8th house, which is going to ask you to actually release a lot of old attachments and step into your personal power. And this is going to happen through deep emotional healing. So you guys are going to be doing a lot of very deep emotional healing. Okay. Now, this transformation could be around your shared resources. Okay. It could be around intimacy, if you know what I mean. So you could be doing that, what's that Marvin Gaye song? Do-do-do, healing something. Okay, and through your personal power as well. So you're going to be doing some, yes, there's going to be some transformation around that. Also, Saturn in Pisces is going to be in your 9th house. So this is also encourage a lot of discipline within your education. So if you are studying, you're going to be called to like really planned and really organized and disciplined. So you're going to be doing like a lot of heavy study. I'm saying like a lot of books. Okay. There could be travel for you as well. A lot of you could end up like working with the divine and to achieve the spiritual growth, because Pisces is very spiritual. Okay, you may travel to like exotic places where you can kind of connect. I'm seeing Buddha, so maybe you guys are going to go to like Thailand or Bali or somewhere, Nepal maybe, or somewhere where Buddhism has like a huge influence. I'm seeing that for some of you. Okay, so that's what I have for my Cancerians. Let's move on to Leo. Leo. The first half of the year focuses on career growth and professional success for you, okay? Now, this is due to Jupiter and Taurus actually being in your 10th house until May, okay? So this is going to boost, there's going to be a boost in your career, public recognition, so you may get an award, maybe it's as simple as Employee of the Month, and professional achievements, okay? For some of you, though, I feel like you could get like a degree or a certificate in something, or you're going to pass some type of test or exam, I'm getting for some of you as well. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you. While the second half of the year is going to shift to expanding your network and setting long-term goals for yourself, okay? Because Jupiter shifts into Gemini, into your 11th house from May. So you'll be expanding your social circles, okay, meeting out there, meeting new people, and you're going to be focusing on your long-term goals, okay? What is it that you want to do in 5 years' time? What are you going to be doing in 10 years' time? That kind of thing, okay? Like your social network is just going to go off, okay? You need to get into your fire energy too, of like shining bright and being very bold and very, get into that lion, have some courage and some confidence to go out there and like meet new people. For some of you could just be merely dating, actually is what I just heard, okay? I heard like get out of the office is what I heard, and meet people. So get out of the office is what I heard, okay? So Pluto in Aquarius is going to be in your 7th house as well. So there's going to be transformation in your partnerships and your relationships too. So there's going to be a lot of changes I can see for you in those areas, okay? So deep changes in relationships, you can meet someone new, or if you're currently with someone, maybe there's going to be like a deeper commitment, okay? For some of you may even have no idea of this, okay? But it's going to encourage you to actually seek authentic and transformative relationships, okay? You're going to want to be in relationships that actually help you, like, I don't know why, achieve something or build something, but you're going to seek like a real relationship, like not just, you know, someone who's forget you or going to ghost you, or a true partnership is what you want, okay? And that's what you're going to be doing. Also, your North Node in Aries is going to be in your 9th house. So this is actually going to push you to explore also education, travel, and new philosophies as well this year. Okay, so that was you, Leo, and now we are going to move on to Virgo. Virgo. Now, your year begins with an expansion within your travel or learning, okay? This is going to help you to really broaden your horizons, okay, in the first part of the year, because Jupiter in Taurus is going to be in your 9th house until May. So this is going to bring opportunities for education, travel, and spiritual growth, okay? After May, Jupiter is going to go into your 10th house, okay, in Gemini, which is going to bring career growth and public recognition for you. Okay, some of you may be like hiding your talents or like hiding something, or maybe wearing a mask in regards to that. Maybe you don't normally like attention, but you're going to get it. Okay, after May, yeah, like I said, it's going to be in your 10th house. Okay, Saturn in Pisces is going to be in your 7th house. So this is going to bring a lot of discipline and a need for maturity within your relationships and partnerships. So some of you could be going for someone who's like older and more mature, okay? But it's going to demand that focus because Saturn is very demanding, okay? While Pluto in Aquarius in your 6th house is actually going to ask for a lot of transformation in your health, daily routines, and work habits. So maybe you are going to change your routine. Maybe you're going to go to the gym more. Maybe you're going to eat better. Maybe you're going to add those things to your daily routine. Maybe you're going to walk to work instead of maybe drive a car, stuff like that. And even your work habits may change. So maybe you're going to be prioritizing more, working out what it is, the top 3 things that maybe you need to actually get done at work, and kind of leaving the things that really could be done at a later date or aren't as important until like later on. Okay, so you're going to prioritize a lot more, and that's definitely a Virgo trait. So I definitely see you guys doing that. Okay, so that was Virgo. Now we're going to move on to Libra. Now Libra, your first half of the year up until May, you're going to be focusing on your shared finances and deep personal growth. Now this is because Jupiter in Taurus is going to be in your 8th house until May. Okay, so you are going to be sharing your resources. Okay, maybe it's with other people. I don't know why you get like a team of people, or like maybe you're flatting. Okay, but also within intimacy as well. Okay, so a lot of personal growth there in terms of intimacy, as well as personal transformation for you as well. Okay, after May though, Jupiter is going to move into Gemini. This is going to be your 9th house from May. So this is going to inspire you to like want to travel, learn, and explore a lot more spiritually as well. Okay, Pluto in Aquarius is going to be in your 5th house, so there's going to be transformation in creativity, romance, and personal joy. Okay, so maybe you are going to change the way in which you communicate. I'm not going to communicate. Maybe it's certain habits is what I heard as well, but you're going to create differently. Okay, there's going to be a change in which you create. Okay, for some of you, maybe changing your content as well if you're on here doing that. Maybe your romantic relationships are going to change. I feel like some of you, maybe a past person is going to come back. Okay, I don't normally say this, but I definitely got that. Okay, but there's a need for you to say no to that if they do, because you need to make these changes. Okay, and also in your personal joy as well. So this is you looking at what actually makes you happy. Okay, create what it is that you love, do what you love, and if a past person does come back, you've got to change and say no to that. Okay, I get there may be some transformation in regards to wanting something more luxurious. Okay, some of you may want to travel during this time, I don't know why, or maybe you're going to meet someone, or maybe there's personal joy through that you're going through travel is what I heard. Okay, I keep seeing a plane, so I'm getting that for you. So yeah, Jupiter is going to make you actually want to explore the world too. Okay, and take risks and actually expand your knowledge. Okay, and I think it's through that. It's through the travel. Okay, and all of that as well. Pluto in Aquarius in 5th house is gonna. Oh, that's what I said, wasn't it? Why am I repeating myself? God knows. Maybe you're gonna repeat yourself. I don't know if I'm repeating myself. So it's going to change how you, like I said, express your creativity and how you approach love. Okay, so your approach to love is going to change too. Okay, I think you're going to realize what you actually deserve within a love relationship. Even the way that you express it is going to be different, interestingly. Okay, so the North Node in Aries in 7th house is going to have you like there's going to be a lot of karmic shifts. It's going to bring a lot of karmic shifts. So I do see you guys like letting go of past stuff, even though you may want them to come back because you don't want another fucking lesson. You don't, okay? You need to focus on meaningful partnerships and relationships, okay? It's going to make you actually want to do that, okay, with that North Node in Aries, because Aries, they're very passionate, but they take action on it, okay? They're not scared to go and like leave that person behind and in the past, okay? But I keep hearing express love. So I feel like the way in which you express love is the thing that's going to change. Okay. So anyway, that's for you, Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, the first half of your year is going to be really rich with opportunities and within like partnerships and collaborating with other people. Okay. So this could be not just professional relationships. I'm getting more of that. Okay. So this could be a little bit on off, but you are going to actually, it's going to be more on than it is off, if that makes sense. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting like an on off situation. So this is due to Jupiter and Taurus being in your 7th house until May. Okay, so there's an expansion within your relationships and your partnerships in the first half of the year. Okay, but after May, Jupiter is moving into Gemini into 8th house, which is going to bring financial growth and emotional transformations, okay? It's going to particularly highlight shared resources and intimacy for you. Oh la la, okay? And Pluto in Aquarius is going to be in your 4th house, which is going to be a lot of transformation with your home, family, and emotional foundations. So you may even like shift house, okay? You may have another child, or maybe the setup of your home will change. There might be also something around neglecting, like with children. You may take on other children who've been like neglected, or foster home, or adoption is what I heard. I don't know who that's for. I feel like that's for someone in particular. But your emotional foundations are just going to completely change. Okay. This is going to really challenge, like Pluto's basically going to challenge you to completely transform your home life. Okay. I heard whether you like it or not. Okay. Saturn in Pisces is also going to be in your 5th house. So this is going to encourage responsibility and creative pursuits and romance. Okay. But this is taking more of like a really serious approach to it as well. Okay. So you're going to get really serious about your creative pursuits and your romantic relationships. Maybe you're going to enter a relationship that's more serious, or the current relationship you're in is going to be more serious. Okay. Or maybe there's going to be some time off so you can like connect within your current relationship as well. But anyway, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Now, the early months of 2025 are going to be focusing on improving your daily routines and your health. Okay, so you may have even made like New Year's resolutions to like go back to the gym, eat healthier, clean meals. I'm getting a lot of nutritious meals. Maybe you're just going to be at home like cooking more. Okay, some of you may be going even keto or something like that. Okay, because Jupiter and Taurus is going to be in your 6th house until May, which will expand your health and work opportunities. But it's all about your daily routines and looking at your health. Okay, I have a feeling like you may have made like different like goals or something with it. I'm seeing like different columns and things like that. But by middle of the year, okay, this is after May, relationships will take center stage. Okay, this is because Jupiter and Gemini is going into Jupiter and Gemini, and it will be in your 7th house. Okay, so this will bring growth and optimism to both relationships and partnerships as well. So your relationships will take center stage, offering opportunities like for deeper connections with people as well. Okay, Pluto and Aquarius is going to be in your 3rd house. This is going to be transformation and communication, learning, and local connections actually. So maybe you're just going to not so much like worldly stuff or meeting people internationally, but you're going to get to know the people maybe within your neighborhood. Maybe you're going to know your neighbors. I don't know why I'm seeing a barbecue. Maybe you're going to do that with them. I don't know, but that's what I see. But there's going to be a lot of that. Okay. Also, it's going to urge you to transform how it is that you communicate within your local community. While your Northern Aries are going to be your 5th house, which is going to push you toward creative expression and personal joy. So it's going to inspire you to embrace like creative endeavors as well. I'm seeing maybe some of you are going to get into like singing or music. I heard art and craft though, but I see you maybe, yeah. Also, you're likely the ones, and I don't know why this is, but I'm saying like maybe OnlyFans or something for some of you. I'm just saying if that's why you want to be creative or you're creative with that, then go ahead and do it. But I'm seeing you just get really art and crafty. I'm seeing like a lot of writing. Maybe you're going to make your own notebooks, or I heard origami as well. I think like you're doing something with paper. So you're going to be a lot more creative. I feel like you maybe even like publish art or something like that. But I'm getting that for you, Sagittarius. So now we're going to move into Capricorn. Capricorn. Now, the first half of the year is ideal for you to pursue creative projects and romance. Now, the reason for this is because Jupiter and Taurus is going to be in your 5th house until May, okay, which is going to bring romantic, I'm going to say opportunities, okay. I am seeing that there for you. You may get someone like coming over. I'm seeing someone knocking on your door, that kind of stuff, okay. I am seeing bringing joy. I'm also seeing you like finish off or complete a project as well, okay. So that's going to bring a lot of creative growth too. Okay, after May, Jupiter is moving into Gemini into your 6th house, which means there's going to be a focus on health, work, and daily routines after May. Okay, it's going to support you to make some improvements with your health. Maybe you're going to get into weightlifting, bodybuilding. The struggle for you is going to be real in order to do that, though. Okay, as well as workplace success, but it is something that you're going to need to be focusing on. Okay, I feel like you need to make this like a daily work habit for you. Or part of your like routine, okay. I'm getting that as well. I feel like you guys can be like a little bit naughty as well this year. I don't want getting maybe Tinder or something like that, or yeah, I'm just getting like Tinder vibes. But I am, okay. Yeah, so Pluto and Aquarius is also going to be in your 2nd house, which is going to be transformations in your finances and self-worth, okay? So make sure if you're doing the Tinder thing that you're actually valuing yourself, okay? Knowing what it is that you deserve in regards to that. But it's also going to empower you to like redefine your relationship with money and what your values actually are, okay? Do you actually value yourself? What's your money mindset like? Okay, kind of looking at all of that stuff as well. Saturn and Pisces are going to be your 3rd house. This is encourage you discipline and the way in which you communicate and learn. Okay, so if you haven't done your homework, you got to do your homework. Especially if you're going to be getting a degree. For some of you, I feel like this is an arts, finance. I've got maybe something biological. Are you in biology or something? Some of you maybe want to be like a chemist or marine biology. I don't know, I get that, but that is for somebody in particular out there, okay? But that's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn, okay? So let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Now this year, really, for you in particular, there's a focus for you to personally reinvent yourself entirely, as Pluto is going to completely transform you, okay? It's going to be in your 1st house. So you are going to it's all about personal transformation and empowerment. So you are going to be strong as fuck. You're going to get real as fuck. You're going to get authentic as fuck. You are going to get, I want to say down and dirty. I don't know how to say that. Okay. You're definitely, I think you'll find your tribe amongst earth signs. I don't want to say you need to connect with earth signs more. Maybe you need to be more grounded when you kind of undergo this. I feel like your personal look is going to change. I feel like some of you are going to go ginger, or if you're ginger, it's something like that. But this is going to make you maybe take like another road or highway. This is all a part of your personal journey. Your reinvention or invention is all a part of your journey. So the first half is going to bring harmony at home, while the second half is going to shift to creative and romantic expansion, okay? This is because Jupiter in Taurus until May is actually going to bring growth and blessings to your home life, okay? So you may be spending more time at home, kind of in the first half of the year, okay? And then in the second half is when you're going to make a home run, I don't know, I get that, with your creative and romantic expansion, okay? The North Node in Aries is going to be in your 3rd house, which is going to encourage you to self-express and have some intellectual growth. So you're going to be communicating like really boldly and learning a lot as well, okay? There's going to be a lot of growth for you there. And I definitely encourage you to like express yourself. I don't know why I'm seeing one of those big things called that you like talk into. It's not a microphone. It's one of those ones that have got like I have completely forgotten the word for it, but that's what I'm seeing, okay? Just really bold, loud energy, okay? Is what I get for you, Aquarius. So let's move on to Pisces. Now, Pisces. The first part of this year actually starts with emphasis on communication and learning, okay? That's because Saturn in Pisces is in your first house, which is all about discipline and focus on personal growth. And after May, home life is going to become your source of joy and comfort, okay? Yeah, because Jupiter and Taurus is going to be in your third house until May. So this is going to expand your communication and intellectual pursuits. But as I said, from May, there's going to be more blessings to your home and family life, okay? It's going to become your ultimate source of joy and comfort. But the Saturn in Pisces is going to actually push you to mature and grow. While Pluto which is going to be in Aquarius in your 12th house, is going to encourage you to transform through subconscious healing, deep inner healing, okay? So maybe you're going to be looking at maybe doing some deeper shadow work. If you are interested, I have a book called Embrace Your Shadow, which is all about doing this, but through reframing it from shadow work into shadow play, so it makes it more fun and enjoyable to actually do. Okay, it isn't all negative and all about the past, not at all. It's not evil either, but I thought I would just mention that as well. And this isn't just for people who are Pisces. If you're interested in that, definitely go and check that out on my website. Okay, so you may be doing some like subconscious, maybe meditations, maybe sleeping at night doing all of that. Maybe you're going to go and get some maybe past life regression therapy for some of you. To heal some of your subconscious stuff from like past lives and things like that. But I see you doing a lot of subconscious kind of stuff, okay, as well. But that's what I get for Pisces. So there you have it. Those are my predictions for 2025 based on your zodiac signs and the major transits that are happening for you this year, based mostly on Jupiter and Saturn and your North Node, which is all about the lessons that you need to be learning this year. Jupiter, of course, being where you're going to have some luck. And, of course, Saturn is where there may be some restrictions or some discipline is needed, well, you know, where there's work for you to do this in 2025. But if you would like a deeper personal reading with me, I do psychic readings. I also, because I'm a Māori healer, I do miri as well. So go and check all of that out. I also am doing a lot more work with the deities and channeling messages with working with Isis and Anubis. And I do this year have some mentorships and things that I'm going to be releasing slowly out into the world. And of course, I mentioned my book, Embrace Your Shadow, before. Go and check that out too. I also have some, I also do angelic healing. I do like soul sessions. I do sacred sessions with Isis, as I said before. I also do like customized healing as well. And this is if you are particularly wanting a certain type of healing. I can help you with that. I can mix like angelic healing with miri, maybe with some stuff with Isis and Anubis and just whatever intuitively needed for you. Particularly at this moment in time, is what I kind of do. Whereas my soul sessions are all about working with what your soul purpose is, as well as receiving some guidance and how to kind of integrate that as well. So go and check out my website if you're interested in any of that. I have got a lot of things that I'm wanting to do. Let me know also in the comments if any of this kind of resonates for you and you're kind of feeling any of that. Based on your zodiac sign. Also let me know in the comments what other content you would love to see me do on here. Would you like me to do some 2025 love predictions based on your zodiac sign? Because I'm thinking about doing that as well. Let me know in the comments. But there is going to be a lot more content from me on here. I'm also going to be doing some pick a card readings. I'm also going to be doing some meditations on here. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, definitely go and subscribe, like, share, follow, all of that juicy good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.